everybody, I'm Sara Dimmick, owner of Physical Equilibrium, and today we're going to be doing strength basics. I've been teaching this class for quite some time, and we're going to work a little bit on core, hips, shoulders. So this is a really good foundation class for really any athlete, but then also people who just want to strengthen from the inside out and build your core, and great for some rehab and getting injuries better. So we're going to start today on the mat, coming to hands and knees. And in this hands and knees position, you want your hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. And you can tuck the toes or have the feet flat. I want you to drop your shoulders and your chest through the arms and then push up. So I call this a shoulder dip. You want to keep the elbows straight. So this is going to warm up the shoulders and start to create some stability in your scapula muscles. And this is the most basic version. And how I teach this class is we'll start with the most basic version and then we'll get more difficult. You can always choose to pick the easier version. Let's do a cat-cow. So curving now and arching and looking up. Round your spine forward and curving and looking up. And do two more rounding. Exhale, inhale, and then last one, rounding and arching. Good. Come to a flat back again, a nice tabletop position. And we're going to circle the knee around to warm up the hip. So again, try to keep the hips really centered. Don't let them come up. And you're warming up the glute and the hip joint. And you're engaging your core here. Two more in this direction, side, up, and back. And then you're going to reverse. Go the other way. Side, back, forward. One more. And then switch other side. And reverse. Go the other way. Back side, front. And then coming back to hands and knees. You're going to take one hand behind your head, curve it in, and then rotate and look up. So this is mobilizing your thoracic spine. Exhale, inhaling. Two more. Rotate, last one. And as you're doing this, you're still trying to keep the hips nice and neutral. Tucking in. Two more. Last one. And down. Open your knees as wide as your mat. Just do a child's pose, stretch it out. Now we're going to come onto your back for some hip bridges. So lying on your back, feet are on the mat, hip width apart, and find neutral spine. So tuck and arch a few times. And then come back to neutral pelvis. I like to have my thumbs on my ribs and my middle finger on my hip bones. And then we keep this neutral and in this position as you lift straight up into a bridge. And then hips come back down, tap. Coming up and down. You can keep your hands on your core so that you make sure it stays centered. Or you can bring your hands down by your sides. Push your shoulders down, walk your arms away from your ears. Two more. Last one. and hold. Now we're gonna march. So keeping that core centered, lift one foot and then lifting the other foot. Four, three, two, final one, and come down, rest. Bring both legs up to tabletop. Again, find the abdominals. Let's do single heel taps. So one heel taps up and down. Two. Let's do 6 on each side. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And switch. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hug the knees into your chest for a second. Shake it out. Okay, now we're going to go a little bit more intense with the bridges. So you can always go back to double. We're going to do a single leg bridge with a straight leg kick. So keeping that core centered, shoulders down, push into the heel, kick your leg up, lower down, tap your hip but keep your leg up, and then kick again. 2, we'll go for 10 on each side. 3, find that glute of the leg that's pressing down. 5, 6, 7, 8, little surprise at the top. 9, hold and stay. Lower the leg to the ankle, lift it up. Stay up in that bridge. Lower and lift. 2, 3 more. Lower and lift. Last one. Lift, come down and switch. So the other leg goes straight. Shoulders down, core tight. Kick and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lower to the ankle and lift. 5 to the ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Both legs back to tabletop. You can stay with a single or you can try double. If you have a little Pilates ball at home, you can put it under your hips and make this one more challenging. Keeping everything engaged. Tap and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Flip back to hands and knees. We're going to go into some forearm planks. So you can always do them on your knees. And we're going to also add in those shoulder dips that we started with, but you're going to be on your forearms. So take your hands, put them here. That's where your elbows are. Now you're going to open your hands as wide as the elbows. Take your legs back, come up into that full plank, and hold here in that full plank. You can always, again, tap your knees. Holding, now pull the core in, head away from heels. Now let's do 10 shoulder dips, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, stay, keep pushing into the forearms. Tap your knees, take a rest. So next we're going to stay in that plank. You're going to do knee taps. So this is going to get the lower core. Again, set up, come into plank, and hold. Stay here. Now knees, tap and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, don't move anything else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap your knees and rest in child's pose. Okay, so you know me, we like to work glutes a lot. We're gonna work our side glutes, glute medius. You're gonna set up kneeling straight towards me. You're gonna put your hand and your foot out, so you're in a nice straight line. This top hand can go on your hip. Chest out, abs in, kick up and hold. Right directly out from your hip, tap down, lift up. If this is hard and you don't have the flexibility, you can always bend your knee and lift like that. Otherwise, try to keep that leg straight, very parallel. Keep the toe facing forward. 2 more. Hold and stay. 10 circles. 10, 9, keep that toe facing forward. 8, 7, don't move any of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, now we reverse. Reach it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. You should be feeling those hips now. Other side, same setup. Hand, knee, and foot. Hips forward, shoulders back, and kick. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 10 circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep that leg up. 2, don't let it drop, circle around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're dying, just hold it there. 8, 9, and down. Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of rotator cuff. So if you have some light dumbbells and a towel, grab those now, or just a little pillow. So I'm gonna use 5 pounds. We're gonna start on your side with the towel under your armpit. And then the elbow is 90 degrees. And the hand will come down and then up, down and up. We'll go for about 10 to 12. 4. And with this, I would say anywhere between 3 and 8 pounds. Even if you're a guy, 10 pounds max on this, but you want to make sure you're doing this correctly, the form. Keeping that shoulder locked down and back. 2 more. My left side's a little weaker, so you'll see me struggle on this side a little bit more. And down. Switch, other side. Set up 90 degrees and lift. So this exercise is excellent for people who are sitting at a computer desk a lot. If you have any underlying shoulder issues, like rotator cuff tears, labral tears. This is great for posture. 2 more. Last one. And coming down. We're gonna do one more set of these. Let's go for 10 to 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna stop at 10, but do 2 more. Okay, good. And then last side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Okay, good. We're gonna stand up and we're gonna use a circle band, if you have one. We're gonna put it around your knees. So, around the knees, above the kneecaps. And we'll stand just behind your mat a little bit and squat down and get low. So stick your tailbone back, push your knees open so that the band doesn't collapse and that you have that resistance there. Now, little side steps, staying in that squat position. And get to the edge of your mat, go back the other way. And again, round 2, about 5 steps to the side or so, and back again. We'll do 3 times, so 1 more, just to make sure we've gotten all those muscles fired up. And last time back. Okay, nice. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna move this mat actually, and we're gonna do some squats and lunges. So grab your dumbbells that are heavier, and we're gonna start with squats. So you can have squat arms down, you can have arms here, or if you have a heavy dumbbell, just one, I would hold it in front of your chest in like a goblet position. So as you squat down, your knees go open and coming up. Feet are slightly wider than hips, toes slightly out. Stick your hips back first. So when you go down, butt goes back, then come down. We warmed up your glutes pretty good, so you want to really feel these as you do this. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next one we're going to do is a side lunge. So parallel legs. You're going to step side and bend one leg, keep the other one straight, and then come back. Side, down, come back. As you do this, you stick your hips back and you keep your shoulders in a nice diagonal line from your hips. And the leg that you're going away from, you'll get a nice inner thigh stretch. 2 more here. Last one. Now we're going to switch. step out, lunge down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's go to 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, we're going to work on a reverse lunge. So you're starting with the feet together. You're going to step back and down, and then back together. Back and down, together. As we do this, I want you to lean forward into that front foot, into that front heel. Find this glute at the bottom. Feel that, then come back up. Two more. Last one. Switch. I'm going to turn around just so you can see the angle of my body to my leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Last one. Okay, shake it out. We're going to do one more round. All of these starting with the squats. So, second round. Set up nicely. I'm going to do them with the shoulders, weights at the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look down a little bit as you do this, so your neck is in alignment. 5 more. 3, 4. Last one. Okay, so we have our side lunges. If you want to get fancy, side, balance, side, balance. Otherwise, just tap the foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, do 12, 10, last 2, and 12. Switching sides. 1, stay balanced. 2, 3, 4, squeeze inner thighs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 3, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we have our reverse lunges. So we did them last time all on the same leg. Let's see if we switch it up and do alternating. So make sure you have enough room behind you for both legs. Arms are down. Step back and down. Switch. Keep that little lean forward. We'll go 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, you're almost there. Keep going. 6 more. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Leg set is done. So take a little break. Towel off. And we're gonna do some standing rows next. So let's talk about these, because form is very key on these. You can do it 2 ways. You can have a split stance and then you're leaning forward. You can have an even stance and lean forward. You still need your back nice and straight for these. Arms are down, so stick your tailbone back, push your chest forward, have your knees a little bent. From there, pull up and back, pull up and back. Really check out your form. If you're rounded at all, that's just gonna overemphasize that rounded posture. So we're trying to fight that and pull from your back and your shoulder blades. You can always try single arm too if you feel like that's a little bit better in your stance and in your posture. So it's up to you. You pick what's best, and let's go for like 10 on each side at least. If you're doing double arms, maybe you're gonna hit 20 if your weights at home are a little lighter. Don't worry, we're gonna do another set of these so you'll get your benefit. Okay, coming down. Let's go into bicep curls. So palms up, shoulders back and down, and we're just doing regular curls. Keep those shoulders back. Don't swing the arms. 9. Let's go for 15. 10. Unless you have heavier weights at home, then stop where you fatigue. 2 more. And down. Nice. So if you have a free weight, you can use free weights for this. I'm gonna grab the band just for some variety. So I have a figure 8 band. Maybe you have a long TheraBand for this. Maybe you have a long band with handles. Any band is fine to use. We're gonna do triceps. So you're gonna take one hand behind the head, grab your band with the other arm, and you're gonna pull slightly down to get some resistance. Now the top arm is the arm that's working, and that arm is gonna bend and straighten up. Watch your wrist, make sure your wrist isn't broken. Really firm wrist. And then pull that other arm down and back to stabilize. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Switch sides. Other arm up. Anchor that bottom arm, shoulders back and down, and press. 3. Let's do 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we're going to start back with the rows. Do one whole set again. Go heavier on the set if possible, if you have it. You can always hold 2 dumbbells and 1 arm. Let me demo that. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Go for the row with maybe both dumbbells this time. 3. Let's do 10. 4. Pull from that shoulder. 5. Shoulder. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Other side, switching. Split stance, hand on thigh, chest out, but still lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That was hard for my wrist on that one, holding both dumbbells. Okay, back to curls. Let's do hammer curls next. So hands down by the side, hammer curls straight up, straight down. 2, 3, 15 on these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your knees bent, core tight. 9, 10. As it gets hard, lean forward into it. 2, 3, last 2, 4, and 5. Okay, you can always do these with dumbbells if you don't have a band. Single arm, double arm overhead. We're switching to band. Hand behind, bend your knees, core tight, and push. 3, 4 for 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switching. Bend your knees, elbow high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Coming down. Okay, we're going to move to the mat next. So pull your mat back out. Okay, so we're going to do hands and knees and some more core exercises. So hands are right under shoulders in that hands and knees position. And then drop those shoulders down, push into the floor, set up nicely. Opposite arm and leg. So right arm forward, thumb up. Other leg, opposite back. Flex your foot, press your heel back. Hold there. That's a good position. Just a hold, get that centered. Now you're going to tap and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold there. Now you're going to elbow, bend, knee, curve, round forward, and extend. 10, in, tighten everything, boom, straight out. 9, in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, come down, and do a little child's pose, stretch that out. Coming back to hands and knees, opposite arm and leg, hold, extend out, tap, lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your nose pointed at the ground. 4, 3, 2, hold, curve in, elbow to knee, and extend. 1, elbow to knee, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open the knees, child's pose, stretch it down. Okay, so we're going to do some rear delts and side planks. First set, basic, each one individual. Next set, we're going to combine them together, much harder. So take your lighter free weight, 5 to 8, lying on your side. We're going to do a straight arm reverse fly, or we call it pal raise sometimes in the gym. So lying sideways, arms straight. You're going to pull your shoulder back and down, and then that arm raises straight up over the shoulder. And then you come back down, tap, again, pull from the back of the shoulder. 2, just 10 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9. This one also is great for sitting at a desk. These rear delts don't work when you're hunched over a computer. Next, side arm, side plank. So basic version, forearm directly under shoulder, shins parallel to the mat, hips up, press the hips forward. You're in this nice side position. For those of you who are more advanced, take the legs straight, hold, and stay here. And we're just balancing abdominals, head, everything nice in alignment. Flex your feet, be on the side of your shoe or side of your foot. Don't have your ankle on the floor. Lift it up so you get the edges of the feet and your shin muscles. Couple more seconds, and now we come down. Okay, so that's one side. Let's switch sides. Start with the dumbbell, and then we're going to do the side plank. So, arms out, core tight, head in position, take it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final one, and down. Okay, side plank. However you did it, basic, harder, set back up. Make sure this elbow is directly under shoulder. Don't have it out here, that's not good for your shoulder. Stepping up and holding. Let's hold for 20 more. And 10. And coming down. Okay, now we're going to try to put them together. You can stay up on the side of the feet, or like me, I'm going to drop the core exercise down to basic, but the arm will be moving. So, side plank here. Now the arm raises up and down. Be my guest, come to full side plank and do that. I don't know if I could talk and do it at the same time. 3, 4, 5. Reach that arm long. 6. Keep pushing down with the forearm on the mat. 2 more. Control. As you come down, last one, lift and lower down. Okay, switch sides. Forearm, take that side plank up, arm is out, lift it up, 10 reps. 10, 9, not too fast, controlled, 8, don't let it fly down, control, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, this side's harder, 2, 1, and we're done. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna go into an ab set now. Lying on your back. The first one, we're gonna do knees side to side. So if you have any lower back problems, what you wanna do is feel it in your obliques up by your ribs, not your lower back. This goes for all of us. Arms are out, knees up to tabletop. Zip your legs together as if you had one leg. So imagine you saw that band around your knees and you're pulling those inner thighs together. Drop your legs to the side. Your hip is gonna lift and your hips twist. Feel the stretch from your oblique. Bring it back up. Other side, side and up. Only go as far as you can control. Lift back up. Feel those shoulders on the ground. Three more. 3, 2, last one. Zip those legs together. And here. Good. Put the feet down. We're going to come all the way up to a seated position. Now, what I want you to do, roll your shoulders down and back. Arms are out. You're going to come halfway down. I call this a lean back. So you're going halfway down, right to the point that it gets hard. Come back up, right to the point where you feel like your feet are gonna lift off the mat. So coming down and lifting up. Coming down, scoop out, lift up. 3, backing up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold this one down. Stay low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lay all the way down. Stretch it out. We're going back to the side to side ones again. Maybe you take the legs straight. That's harder. Maybe you stay bent. Round 2, reach it out. Lift it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet on the mat. Full sit up, all the way up. Round 2, lean backs. Now if you want to make this harder, as you lean back, take the arms over your head and then bring them back as you sit up. So it'll look like this. Leaning back, arms go overhead, and then bring the arms up as you come up. You can also do one arm That's kind of the moderate. One arm, or you try both arms. Going back, and then coming up, going back, and coming up. Couple more. 3 more. 3. And back. 2. Final one. Keep the arms down, shoulders back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lying down, and stretch all the way and hold. Okay, we have a little more time before we stretch. So let's do some lower back. Laying on your stomach. You're gonna put your elbows out to the side, head on the mat. We're gonna start with just single leg. So you're gonna reach your leg back, like someone's pulling on it, and then lifting up. So we're gonna do that alternating right, left for 10. Then we're gonna do both legs for 10. Pull your belly button in as if you had a thumbtack underneath of it. So reach out and lift up. 10. Other leg. 9. 8. I'm going to lift my head to talk. You keep your head down in alignment. 2 more. Out and up. Last one. Now we do both legs. Reach out and up. 10. Out and up. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take the arms in a W shape. Lift everything. Arms, legs, head. Keep your belly button pulled in. Squeeze those shoulders back. Come down. And again, lifting up. 2. Let's just do 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Push back to child's pose. Open your knees and stretch down. So since we're in this position, let's stretch a little bit more. You're going to walk your arms over to one side. Reach out on the diagonal so you feel that stretch down your body. Go to the other side. Reach out on the diagonal. Coming back up, kneeling. So one knee, one foot. Tuck your hips under, then slide the hips forward. You want to feel this hip flexor stretch right here. And put your hands on your thigh as you stretch forward. Or you can lift up and arch back a little bit. Bring your hands down by your sides of your feet. Tuck your back toe, straighten your back leg into a nice runner stretch. In this position, lift your chest up and extend your back leg and push your knee forward, but still keep this knee over the heel. Touch your back knee. Now you're going to open this front foot and knee open and walk your arms forward. Maybe you stay here with both arms, hands on the ground. Maybe you have a little more flexibility. You want to come a little lower down to your forearms. And breathe. Coming up, other side. Kneeling. Tuck your hips under. Come forward into that stretch, that hip flexor, top of quad. Lifting the arms up, stretching. hands down, actually one on each side of the foot. Tuck the back toe, straighten the back knee into that runner stretch. See if you can arch your chest nice and long, head to heel. And then touch the knee down. Open your foot and knee out. And come down as low as you can, maybe elbows. So we're gonna lay on your back and we're gonna do ankle to knee stretch. So crossing one ankle over knee, put arms through, grab the thigh, flex the foot, pull the legs in. This is great for glutes and your hip. You can rock side to side, relax it a little more. Switch legs. Rock side to side. Hug the knees in and roll up. So we're going to do an inner thigh stretch, kneeling. Take one leg out to the side, and then you're going to sit your hips back as you stretch this inner thigh. Switch sides. Leg is out. Come back. Swing the legs around and come to a seated position. Knees out to the side, feet together. Sit tall, rounding forward towards your feet. Coming up, cross the ankles, side bend, up and over to the side. Anchor your hip, reach that arm. Coming up and do the other side, up and over. Put the hands on the thighs, drop your head forward, and looking up, do that again, forward, and up. And now side bend if you want to add a little extra head. Tilt. And then switch. Shoulder circles. And that is the end of class. Good job.